Hello everyone, and welcome to Opera Night Long Island. I am Ariana Warren and I'm a mezzo-soprano from Northport, Long Island. I am so excited because this month I have 3 of my closest friends joining us from all over the country. The first one is David Nelson. He is a baritone from Minnesota. Next we have Emily Cottam, who is a mezzo-soprano from Utah. And then we have Julia Laird, who is a soprano from North Carolina. All 3 are my very close friends who I attended Arizona State University with. We also are very lucky to have Bruce Johnson reciting some poetry for us this evening. You will hear music by Mozart, Verdi, Donizetti, Bernstein, Offenbach, and much more. I hope you enjoy. This past summer, I recently completed my first year as a young artist at the Glimmerglass Festival. Last December, I graduated with my master's in opera performance from Arizona State University. Today, I have 2 selections that I will be singing for you. The first one is O mio Fernando from La Favorita by Donizetti. In this aria, my character, Leonora, she is finally given the permission to marry the love of her life, Fernando, except he doesn't know who she truly is, and she is dealing with that guilt. My second selection is from Massenet's Werther. My character Charlotte, recently married to her husband Albert, is rereading the letters that her old lover Werther has sent her over their time apart. And she soon learns that Werther is not doing well and she worries about his well-being. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Julia Laird. I am a soprano from Raleigh, North Carolina, born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. I graduated from Arizona State University with a master's in music and opera performance in 2019, and since then I've been performing all around the country in various operas and concerts. Tonight I have two selections to perform for you. The first is Caro, Nome from Rigoletto by Verdi, and in this aria, Gilda is singing about her new love for the Duke of Mantua, who she has just met and fallen in love with. And in the second aria, Gavotte from Manon by Massanet, Manon is singing to a crowd of people, and she is being very flirty and telling everyone that they should be enjoying their youth while they still have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy.
David Nelson, and I'm a lyric baritone from the Twin Cities area in Minnesota. I'm also a recent graduate from Arizona State University, where I graduated in 2019 with my master's degree in opera performance. Since then, I've worked as a emerging artist at the Siegel Music Colony, and I've also worked as an education teaching artist with Arizona Opera. Today I have two different selections for you. I will be starting with the Count's aria from The Marriage of Figaro, in which the Count is singing about how he's going to enact revenge on Susanna in Figaro after he learns that they were planning to trick him. And then the second piece I have for you is Lieben, Hassan, Hoffen, Zagen from Strauss's Ariadne auf Naxos, in which the character Harlequin is singing to Ariadne, and Ariadne is feeling very down in this moment, but he reminds her that in life we have to experience both the ups and the downs to appreciate the better parts in life.
Hai già vinta la causa, cosa sento? In quella gioia cadea. Perfidi, io voglio di tal modo punirvi. A piacer mio la sentenza sarà. Ma se pagasse la vecchia pretendente, pagala in qual maniera? E poi ve Antonio, che un incognito Figaro ricusa di dargli una nipote in matrimonio. Coltivando l'orgoglio di questo mentecatto, tutto giova un raggino. Il colpo è fatto. Retro mentr'io sospiro, felice un servo mio. E un ben che infantesio e possedeto vorrà, vedrò per man d'amore unita un vile oggetto, chi ne son affetto, che per me poi non ha, che per me poi non ha. Vedrò mentre sospiro, felice un servo mio, vedrò che un ben ch'io lesio e possedeto avrà, vedrò per man d'amore unito un vile oggetto, che me ne son affetto, che per me poi non ha, che per me poi non ha. Vedrò, vedrò, vedrò. Ah no, lasciarti in pace, non può questo contento. Tu non nascesti audace, tu non nascesti audace, per dare a me tormento, e forse ancor per ridere di mia infelicità. Già la speranza sola delle vendette mie quest'anima consola, e giubilar mi fa, e giubilar mi fa. Ah, che lasciarti in pace non può questo contento. Tu non nascesti audace, per dare a me tormento, e forse ancor per ridere di mia infelicità. Già la speranza sola delle vendette mie questa ein Herz tragen, einmal das andere Mal. Aber weder Lust noch Schmerzen abgestorben, auch der Pein, das ist tödlich deinem Herzen, und so musst du mir nicht sein. Musst dich aus dem Dunkel heben, wenn es auch neue Qual. Leben musst du, liebes Leben, leben noch diesmal einmal.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cottom and I am a mezzo-soprano from the Salt Lake City, Utah area. Just a little bit about myself. I recently graduated from Arizona State University in 2019 with my master's degree in opera performance. Most recently, I have sung with the Siegel Music Colony as an emerging artist and with the Tri-Cities Opera as a resident artist in their 2019 to 2020 season. This spring, I am looking forward to joining Nashville Opera as an emerging artist, and there I will be performing as Giovanna in Rigoletto, Tisbe in La Cenerentola and covering Cenerentola, and I will be joining their virtual educational outreach tour as well. Today I'm excited to present to you two pieces. The first one is the violin aria from The Tales of Hoffmann by Offenbach. This scene takes place in Act 3, and here my character Niklaus is a muse in disguise, and she is trying to tell Hoffmann that pursuing artistic love is more important than romantic love. My second piece is What a Movie from Trouble in Tahiti by Leonard Bernstein. And my character, Dinah, has just gotten out of the movie theater and just saw the movie Trouble in Tahiti, and it was awful. It was steeped in stereotypes and cliches, but as she's describing the movie, she can't help but find herself kind of get caught up and lost in all of the frills and the crazy romance that happens in the movie. I would like to take a quick moment to thank my pianist, Dmitry Glavinsky, for providing the wonderful audio tracks that you will be hearing in these recordings. And I would like to thank you for having me. And please enjoy the recordings.
Oh
c'est l'amour, l'amour veut donne poète, donne et le console tes plaides, et le mêle ses douleurs, autant douleur, enivré, autant douleur, enivré, c'est l'amour, oui, c'est l'amour, vainqueur, poète, donne ton cœur, c'est l'amour, vainqueur, donne poète, a movie! What a terrible, awful movie! It's a crime what they put on the screen! I can hardly believe what I've seen! Do they think we're lots of children? It would bore any 4-year-old! What? Dribble? What nonsense? What escapist technicolor twaddle? Trouble in Tahiti, indeed. Trouble in Tahiti, imagine. There she is in her inch or two of song, floating, 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 all among the floating flowers. Then she sees him, the handsome American. I must say he's really a man, 6 feet tall and each foot just incredible. Well, they're madly in love, but there's trouble ahead. There's a legend. If a princess marry white man, a rainfall that day, and the white man shall be sacrificed without delay. Sure enough, on the night of their wedding day, there's a storm like nothing on earth. Tidal waves and siroccos and hurricanes. And to top it all off, the volcano erupts as the natives sing. Oh, they go crazy with the drumming and the chanting and ritual dance, while the lovers sing a ballad of soft sea romance. It's so lovely, I wish I could think of it. Da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-da. It was called Island Magic, I think it was. Oh, a beautiful song, I remember it now. Island Magic, where the midnight breezes caress us, and the stars above seem to bless us. That's Island Magic. Island Magic. Well, in any case, the hero is tied to a tree. Did I tell you he's a flyer who got lost at sea? Anyway, all the natives are crazy now, running wild with lances and knives. Then they pile up the wood for the sacrifice. Then the witch doctor comes and he sets it on fire as the natives sing. Oh, then at this point comes the good old U.S. Navy singing a song. They come strolling down in parachutes 1,000 strong. Everything now is cleared up and wonderful. Everyone is happy as pie, and they all do a great Rumba version of Island Magic, of course. It's a dazzling island magic, island magic, with the one I love very near, island magic, whispering native words in my ear, island magic, only you, my darling, could weave it, and I never ever will leave it, and I simply cannot believe it really is mine. Island magic, island magic. What a terrible, awful movie! How long have I been standing here chattering? If I don't get going this minute, there won't be any dinner for when Sam comes home!
Hello, my name is Bruce Johnson. I'm Isabella Eredita's husband, and I'm also a poet, and I'd like to read a few poems for you tonight. First one is called Grandmother. Grandmother rocked in her chair by the fireplace. There wasn't always a fire. Sometimes she watched the Yankees on TV, but only after the Dodgers dumped Brooklyn. Often she would say a phrase in German just to feel the sound of childhood again. Sometimes she pieced together jigsaw puzzles with scenes of places unknown to her. As far as I knew, she always had a cane and white hair. The next poem is called Above the Sound. It was composed in Lloyd Neck, New York. In this fog, we could be walking anywhere. Only the taste of salt in the wind and the hush of small waves on the rocky shore tell us we are nearing the cliffs above the sound. We step carefully and peer through the warm, white air, watching the ground for the place where it falls off. Then, sitting at the edge, dangling our feet, we talk in simple phrases, as if just now learning speech. And we reach for each other without the prejudice of vision. We are not who we were, nor who we will be. The next poem is called Walking with My Father. Day after Christmas, we walk off the turkey and pie on a broad, familiar trail. After climbing a long hill, we search for a new path that may take us to a meadow we have seen only from a distance. But it leads somewhere unexpected, and we pause to quietly survey a million hemlocks still in winter air. Then we descend through the evergreens to bare trees, their leaves long fallen. Beyond the geometry of converging branches lies the hint of a frozen lake, a silver blue glare of late afternoon sun on ice. We walk across, trusting the Pennsylvania mountain winter, yet listening for a faint crack, almost hearing, almost feeling the flow of water beneath. We cannot see where it goes or where it has been. Home again, and little new has been spoken. There is love and caution in our conversation. Yet we need these walks over land that changes through the seasons into its same self. We need to place our footsteps in nearly the same places each time. We know there will be something we cannot see, something missed. We will always miss it. And the last poem is called How to Eat a Bowl of Cheerios, a poem that is an observation of a child who was eating breakfast at a shelter where I worked many years ago. How to eat a bowl of Cheerios. First, allow the milk and oats to soak in the bowl for 6 to 8 minutes while you fidget and annoy your mother. Then cram as much of the mush into your mouth as you can. A spoon is okay, but it's better to use your fingers. Chew with your mouth open, so the milky pulp flows over your lower lip with each pump of your jaw. Do not lean over the table. Let the streams fall to your chest and onto the clean shirt Mom gave you for school today. Do not let her see the milky mess. Go to school that way. Give the teacher a good impression of your mom. When you get home, stuff the shirt into the drawer with your clean clothes for discovery later. Thank you and good night.